Okie dokie, today we're going to make some bean and bacon soup. And I had gotten a recipe, but I decided to tweak it and add my own spin. The recipe I saw called for cans of Great Northern beans, and I decided, well, I'm going to take and use this recipe and doctor it up and do it in my pressure cooker because it is a wonderful thing. So here's what we're going to be using. Okay, I've got uh, a package of the Great Northern beans. That's a pound. And notice I have not soaked them or anything. And I've got an onion along with some garlic. I think you can see the garlic in there. So onion and garlic and celery and carrots. And then this is going to be my liquid. I'm going to use the chicken broth and a can of Rotel and one of these tomato sauces to cook it. And then I'm going to add another tomato sauce at the end. And I have a 12-ounce package of bacon, and this I'm going to cook in the pressure cooker, and that will be, like once it's cooked, it'll have some, grease in there, and in the grease, that's when I'm going to be sauteing my vegetables, and then I'll add all of this other stuff. But I've got a microwave bacon cooker here, and I'm going to be cooking like these strips in the microwave. And the main reason I'm doing that is because I don't want like all of that grease in my pressure cooker in the beans. I figure this will be plenty of grease to give it some seasoning, and this way I've kind of got control. And so as you can see, this will be going into the beans, cooking with the beans, but I'm gonna take these and probably break them up and add it, to the soup at the end. So let's get started. Okay, I've got this bacon in the microwave and it's finished. So I'll set this aside and we're going to be crumbling that up and adding it to the very end. So it'll have some more crispy bacon in there. Okay, I've been sauteing this other bacon, and I think it's about ready, and I'm going to pull that out, and then I'm going to saute the onions and celery and carrots. So I'll show you that in just a minute. Okay, we're starting out. We're cooking the onions and garlic in here first into the bacon drippings. Then I'm going to be adding the celery and the carrots in a minute. Okay, I've added the celery and the carrots, and I'm going to let that saute a little while. In fact, I may just lay the lid on top, not bring it to a pressure cooker thing, but not lock it up, in other words, but I may just do that to kind of help steam this a little bit. Okay, I've been sauteing this for a little while, and as you can see, the onions are not totally transparent, but they're softened, and so is the carrots and celery. Ooh, boy, the steam just hit that. How funny. Anyway, I'm going to add everything else, and then I'll show you what that looks like. All right, I've added all the ingredients. We've got the chicken broth and tomato sauce and the Rotel and the beans and the bacon back in here. So I'm going to be cooking this on high pressure for an hour and let it naturally release. Then once it's finished, I'll be adding another can of the tomato sauce, and I'm also going to take about maybe half of this soup mixture out, and I will take and put it like in the blender or handheld mixer anyway to grind it up and then pour it back in. That way it'll help thicken up the soup. So let's put the pressure on, top on, and let's get to cooking. Okay, the beans have finished, and I have added that other 8-ounce can of tomato sauce. So now I'm going to pull some of this out, and I'm going to use my Braun handheld mixer and help thicken this up. Okay, I've taken about 3.5 cups of the mixture, bean soup out. And I'm trying to get my little handheld mixer in here. Let's see. Okay, this looks like it's going to be pretty good. Okay, I'm now going to add this back in, and I'll stir it up and then show it to you. All right, I think this is an absolute winner chicken dinner. I've tasted it, and it's really good. Flavors are just blend together great. All right, I'm gonna fix me a bowl. Yummo. Enjoy if you decide to make some.